Here lie secrets that the family tried to conceal, and a long, romantic tale.
Brooklyn Tiernan. I remember that name. A Galaxy Ranger, worthy of admiration.
Well, that's why we had to come here. We suspect that after turning away from the family...
How could that be?
History as we know it may be long gone, but people's memories remain preserved in the memories. If we can master the technique, we'll be able to pierce through time itself and self.
Is this Memoria?
Every disaster brought by the swarm was accompanied by countless sacrifices. Some names were remembered, but others were not only forgotten, but betrayed.
What are you doing? I am not your enemy.
Indeed. Our true foe is that abominable fate.
Then why? Why?
Easy, child. Your struggle only adds to the pain. The strike I just delivered, dishonorable though it may be, did not miss.
But I was clearly...
Indeed. As the swarm ran rampant, a Glamoth knight passing through joined the battle without asking for... But have you ever wondered why? Right after that, the infestation...
Could it be?
The Glamoth knight, born to purge the swarm. The sweet dream has never been tainted by the propagation. You brought it here.
How can this be? I can leave. I can't die. I don't want to die.
That's precisely why I said that strike wasn't honorable. I explored your secrets for the sake of the sweet dream. Paradise shall fall into this world of sorrow, and once dawn breaks, it will shatter in the light of day. How you shall become my darkest crime, in the beginning of a great... Your remains shall become the foundation for eternal...
You're quite familiar with the Memoria, so you should be
Laying the foundation for eternal...
At that time, she was trying to escape her own destiny. But when the swarm was discovered on Penacony, she didn't just stand idly by. Even though she died while fighting against the swarm, it wasn't destiny. It was her own choice. Because, like any ordinary person.
Is she your friend?
Yes, and in many moments, looking at her...
I know it won't undo what's been done, but... I'm sorry. I promise you. When all of this is over, regardless of the outcome.
Thank you.
But there's one thing I don't understand. Even if the Dream Master is...
That's exactly why we came to find you. With the Charmony Festival about to begin, it can't be a mere coincidence that the Dream Master is pushing forward with his various machinations now. And you were chosen to perform for the...
I see. You want me to become the conduit to retrieve the past from the memory zone?
I'll need to temporarily take a piece of your memory. By letting it stir up the memory zone, I can follow the flow of Memoria and burn a path through. Whether I succeed or not, I'll return your memories to you.
Let a cremator access my memories?
I also think it's too much to ask. If you deem it necessary, you can use tuning to leave a safeguard in our minds.
There's no need. Let's get started. May the harm that befalls you never lead to your downfall. This is a blessing that has been passed down through the family for generations.
So this is what star power looks like. All right. Looks like... Oh. What's this?
Found something new?
This time, I'm afraid we've uncovered quite a disaster.
Nothing but lies, my dear. Hiding behind the title of a memo keeper? Tell me, how long have you been lying to them?
You really seem determined to savor those unforgettable moments, don't you?
Oh, because you're busy. Pretending?
Who are you talking about?
Quite the clever move there. Miss Firefly, if you're willing to take my advice, why not make a trip back to reality?
How did you...
All right, you. Still can't help sticking your nose...
Who exactly are you people?
She's just a cremator who manipulated memories and pretended to be a Stellaron.
What about Miss Firefly?
She might get lost in the memory zone's turbulence, but don't worry. She's quite something. I'm here to bring you back to the Oak family. Mr. Sunday is worried about your safety. As for this Dahlia, she cannot be trusted. To extract specific history from the memory zone through just one memory? While there might be memo keepers capable of...
Seems you've been watching for quite a while. Yet you only show up fashionably late.
Save your excuses. I bring a message from Mr.
Just a message? Don't you find that...
Let's give it a try. It's a... Charmony Dove. I don't know the details, but Mr. Sunday...
Indeed. Unless it's an extreme situation.
The IPC, Astral Express, and now you're even taking assignments from the family? My, aren't you? But you just had to choose the path of your own demise? Back then, I not only kept Lady Acheron's secret, but also left you with your life intact. What? You're that eager to...
Well, you are the Dahlia, after all. I have to keep an eye on what kind... I've been questioning this for a long time. How could Destiny's slave possibly accept some...
And what's the deal with the Stellaron hunter?
Let's get somewhere safe first. Then we can talk. She's too dangerous for us to...
Many thanks.
You've gotten more composed. Or... She's already left this area. There's no way you can...
Catch? Why would I chase after her? Arrogant swan. If I didn't take her memories just now, then what exactly? I might as well tell you. I planted a spark of the cremator's fire in her memories. It will spread silently, and in an instant, it will burn away all her memories of seeing me. She'll believe she was never here. The suspicions that have already taken root in her mind will also gradually fade away. No matter what she has discovered, the moment she attends the Charmony Festival, she'll... You're the one who's run out of time.
I see. Not a member of the Everflame Mansion, and definitely not a Stellaron hunter. Your true ally is the dream.
Oh, aren't you clever? How about a little reward for that?
Cut the act. Even with your usual reckless methods.
You're right. I can't do it alone. But I rarely feel lonely anyway.
Repent and return to righteousness. Though you Saul...
Now, can you still keep your cool?
He actually gave you strength through the divine law. The Dream Master would go
What can I say? I'm just that trustworthy. If he hadn't done that, how could my control over Memoria far exceed that of ordinary memo keepers? Let alone allow me to tell.
Unfortunately, you lost your composure in your euphoria. In the dreamscape, I might not be your match. But if
Harsh words. Want to test that theory? It's easy to throw away a flower, but the fragrance lingering on your hands won't fade so easily. I can be quite... Even if we rekindle what once was, I remain unchanged. Run faster. I love watching people resist. Love watching them flee. Let's savor this moment a bit longer. After all, no matter where you run, I will... I have the numbers advantage. You have no chance of winning.
I don't want to use a cremator's tricks. Not that I can't.
I knew it. Your ever-shifting morals. Never changed.
Where do you think you're going? After putting on such an elaborate show. The most trustworthy thing about you is that you're never to be trusted, darling. And that's one thing that's never changed about you.
When did you figure it out? That the divine law used to share power with me?
Was it the moment you admitted to being the Dream Master's ally? I began to suspect your true intentions. Until now, besides, after not seeing each other for so long, and now having such an overwhelming advantage over me, you'd do everything in your power to stop me, even if I had the slightest chance to escape. The openings you deliberately left during our clash weren't exactly subtle. Rather than toying with me, you were leaving gaps everywhere.
Oh, really? I'd love to drop the act and give you a proper taste of torment. But alas, as long as the constraints on me remain, I'm not my own master. I can't do anything that would harm. Good thing we've always had this kind of tacit understanding. Always...
I wish that wasn't the case. I'd rather not draw the garden's attention because of my...
Back to your old tricks again?
It's an epiphany, dear. Something you'll never understand. Let's talk about what's really important here. After putting on such an elaborate show, using me to regain your freedom, which kind of memories are you trying to steal from?
Why, of course. The destructions.
Stop joking around. You abandoned that path long ago.
You're still as charming as ever. So, let me show you a glimpse of the past. Just this... Weren't you really interested in the Everflame Mansion?
So you were the one who erased the memories from that music box after all.
That's right. I kept only this scene as a memento. I wanted to remember how I felt at that moment. And look closer. It's not just the memories. The Everflame Mansion itself has ceased.
Those claw marks. You've long since strayed from that path, yet you can still wield the power of the destruction.
Isn't it the same right now? I've betrayed the Garden of Recollection. If you have time, I can help you savor the memory of our first.
Go ahead and savor it on your own. I want to put it, but can't you tell me something I don't already know? You betrayed...
Destruction is a glorious moment. As Duke Inferno's daughter, I will see his last wishes carried out to perfection, even if my role as such is only temporary. And besides, who said I betrayed them back then? I came here to fulfill Duke Inferno's This was his command to me. Make the Knights of Penacony crumble and wither. Leave naught but a tomb of remembrance. In other words, everything on Penacony related to the remembrance was my target for destruction. But this was already a world of memoria. Working with the Dream Master may be like dancing with the devil. But I have no better choice. Oh yes, everything tied to the remembrance includes you, of course. Grateful? You should be. My whim is the only reason.
I won't be grateful for that. You couldn't have done it anyway. Filial piety has never been one of your strong suits.
That's exactly why I'm saying, you only think you understand me. Think about it carefully. As a Stellaron hunter, didn't I work my heart as an ally of the Dream Master? I also helped monitor the dreamscape. And when a hunter infiltrated Penacony, I seized the chance to pose as her companion and trapped her in the memory zone. As for Robin, whom he chose as his songstress, I burned away her doubts too, leaving nothing to chance. Like the destruction, betrayal is but a fleeting moment. And before it came, whether with Duke Inferno, Gopher Wood, or Firefly...
What about Robin? Those sparks that burn through memories. Don't you think that was a bit...
Oh my! I thought I could fool your eyes at the edge of the dreamscape. But I guess there's no hiding from you on your... What? You want to settle the score with me? So tell me, what exactly...
Don't worry. I only went with the flow. Suppressing her power a little to make it easier for you. I trust. You're someone... There's this thing called the script. Now that, I find quite intriguing. Stellaron Hunter collaborated. Soon, Robin will understand the true purpose of those sparks. And I can hardly wait. Even though I'm not a Stellaron Hunter, this time, I'm... So stop thinking you've figured me out. I don't want to miss out on any possibility life has to offer. Betrayal isn't in my nature. Greed.
Darling, are you fatally wounded or terminally ill? Unless you're on your deathbed, I don't
I can make an exception for you. But most people? Sometimes I resent memories. Because some people don't deserve to witness my... And besides, you're no better when it comes to grief. On my deathbed, I suppose that's not entirely wrong.
No, thank you.
Too late. You're already caught up in the secret. Come on, just a few steps more.
I see now. A piece of worm-eaten oak. You weren't just making that up.
Oakwood is prone to insect infestations. Nothing surprising about that.
It's him.
See, and you will find.
Just look at this place. Shouldn't be this lively here.
Mr. Aventurine.
Well, the game's over.
Oh, what did you get out of it?
The Nihility Emanator cut me, and I died in the most spectacular fashion.
Oh, speaking of which, you must know exactly how that feels. My dear lady who loves to dance.
Still better than having no invites at all, my dear helpful lady.
You two are really something special.
You're quite interesting, Mr. Adventuring. You weren't supposed to find your way here. Unless you can give me a read.
That confident, huh?
You haven't hidden your weakness well. Even though you're one of the 10 Stonehearts. Right now, you'll be easy enough to handle.
I wouldn't be so sure. Since you know who I am, you should know better than to keep. So long as my trump card remains unplayed.
Too bad you've used up all your luck for today. I've always found losing more interesting than winning.
Hold up. No need to rush, Mr. Aventurine. Congratulations on uncovering the truth behind death. But...
Well, after taking a solid hit from the Emanator's blade, I never got the chance to as I sank into the chaotic memory zone and then... As I thought. You two haven't noticed. The answer was right under your noses this whole time. Ladies, you didn't think the IPC would enter Penacony unprepared, did you? Backed by a most attractive package, I quietly assembled a team to research the memory zone. And I only asked for one thing, and to be honest, they didn't contribute a thing. But Rosalina Jane Estella, the former undertaking once belonging to this nameless. She once boarded the Astral Express as an outstanding surveyor. Years ago, in pursuit of the primordial dreamscape secrets, she ventured alone into the memory zone, and everyone believed she had perished, taking the mysteries of the dream. Before departing from this world, she single-handedly...
Mr. Aventurine, do you even realize what you're...
Look, I didn't believe it at first either. But the Nameless, as it happens, had quite a unique background. Using the technology from the Zarina Erd system, she gave her life to the memory zone, giving Penacony's dreams. When dream chasers wander into the memory zone, they'll drift towards places that can fulfill their Those who yearn for freedom will witness the form of the primordial dreamscape. Those consumed by obsession, and those who are lost and directionless will return to the 12 hours. The family discovered this trait and cleverly utilized it, allowing guests to be sent to different hours. In other words, this Nameless is the true founder of the planet of festivities. As for me, maybe I ran into a good doctor. The impossible in dreams is not death, but dormancy. Do stay alive. I wish you the best of luck. Looks like I'm pretty lucky.
It would seem luck favors you still. Fate is truly... Remember Miss Robin's question? If the Dream Master was after the propagation, what years ago? He had already completed this plan, waiting for a Glamoth Knight to enter the dream. Unfortunately, yet just as the Charmony Festival was about to begin, a descendant of the Glamoth Knights appeared uninvited, and the Dream Master was never afraid of Firefly investigating the propagation. That was exactly the truth he wanted her to see.
Wait, is that why you trapped her in the memories?
Correct. This place is where the Dream Master wanted her to be. And he wanted her to think she'd figured something out, only to make the wrong decision at the...
So, what exactly is the...
It doesn't matter anymore. We've missed our chance to stop him.
Even if we catch him in person?
From the very beginning, When he attempted to merge with the dreamscape, he transformed himself into four.
The gods bestowed upon us heavenly fire, and with it, divine tribulations.
The first law. As his parting gift, he bestowed it upon Robin.
Repent and return to righteousness. Though you soar like an eagle.
The second law is the power he bestowed upon me as his collaborator. At the same time, and the third law.
Paradise shall fall into this world of sorrow. And once dawn breaks...
I haven't seen it myself either. According to him, it...
And the last one?
Nobody knows. After claiming to be ill and withdrawing from public view, even though the constraint remained in place, he never contacted anyone again. It's just my theory, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. By then, he had finally completed the last law, and used it to eliminate the one weakness that exists in any plan. The mastermind himself. The moment the plan was set in motion, Gopher Wood died a martyr's death for the just cause he believed in, and the swarm disaster shall reappear. The moment has finally come. Resentful from being deceived. Confused by conflicting memories. Your expression right now is so similar to what I had imagined. Every sigh. I'll try to fulfill Duke Inferno's last wishes. Advance Gopher Wood's Don't be too mad. I wasn't a Stellaron hunter back then. But wasn't everything that happened in Penacony the perfect opportunity to join? Though it wasn't my original intention, I wanted to help her. To keep her from getting caught up in Gopher Wood's schemes. Alas, I couldn't make it happen. The path your predecessor Rosalina left in the Memoria pushed Firefly to... Indeed. How could a nameless who walks the path of the Trailblaze leave behind a... As you can see, he became a martyr, leaving all his power in the 12 hours, like a self-turning hand of time. The Order truly is a harsh path. Enna, Gopher Wood, and Sunday, the one you know even better. But then, something interesting happened. You turned out to be, as Aventurine said, Rosalina's legacy would send dreamers to where they truly yearn to be. For Firefly, she revealed her true self to you, reuniting with you as a Stellaron. Then, guided by a history fictionologist, you witnessed the life of the watchmaker Mikhail. It was truly a life worth remembering, worth giving everything for. I would have loved to raise a glass of hello and goodbye to him, just like the one who saw things through to the end, Mr. Gallagher. What a shame I can't do it. Sunday also came here, feigning cooperation, to reveal to you the truth about Penacony, the foundation of the sweet dream, hidden behind the Grand Theater's curtain, was actually a Stellaron. But you know now that his words weren't entirely true. What followed was one of the few beautiful memories that in order to win tickets to the Grand Theater, you and Firefly participated in the moment of scorched sand auditions. Your coordination was so perfect. See? Even though you've forgotten everything from before, some traces remain etched in this moment until... Following the script, Firefly sent you all to the final stage before departing on her own. In those beautiful moments before that. However, you may have noticed that during this period there was a small gap. You returned to a child's dream through a dream bubble left by Mikhail and witnessed his legacy. However, Firefly was not a trailblazer, so she couldn't enter it. While waiting alone, she met her true collaborator, and thus learned that there was more than one legacy in Pen.
Did they enter that dream bubble?
That's right. Unfortunately, you won't be able to follow them in so easily, even if you've traveled together as companions. That old man can be so stubborn sometimes. He'd rather have the Nameless be the ones to witness his legacy.
No. I think it's a legacy left in the past will give them the courage to continue walking towards the future. Even if I can't walk alongside them.
Huh. You're quite like the Nameless. Awkward, but admirable.
Maybe we can't walk the same path.
Passphrase, respond at once. Why does life slumber?
Huh?
Ignore that. Must be some meme. How did it...
Sorry, I want to go check that out real...
Oh, so you're into fluffies too. You've got to... That old man can be so stubborn sometimes.
The life of the videoterer is like a dream.
I always keep my mind sharp, for the lives of the Cloud Knights hinge on my decisions. I always keep my mind sharp, for the lives of the Cloud Knights hinge on my decisions.
Passphrase, respond at once. Why does life slumber?
Because people are afraid to wake up from the dream.
Perfect! Identity confirmed. Welcome, Agent Mech Tycoon. Please proceed to the next rendezvous point. Our people will be waiting for you there.
Is this really necessary?
Gotta stay in character. Follow the instructions.